walk into my room and you see my little makeup area, camera, desk, yeah. So over here we just got my little speaker. We got all my nail glue and my nail ribbons for when I do nail art. I need to do that pretty soon. My nails are pretty bad right now. And then I have these custom made little labels. There's dog hair in them, but I have a dog, so that is kind of what's gonna happen until I get my label maker. So I just made these little custom labels so I know where things are. So in here I have my foundations, concealer, color corrector, and primers. I have a lot of the Makeup Forever HD foundations. I have this Makeup Forever Velvet Skin foundation. This is my favorite foundation. It's the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. This is really old, but I kind of keep it because it was my first foundation I ever bought. I don't use it, but I just kind of keep it. It's the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Powder Foundation. If I can open it. Oop. Yeah, you can see that I rarely ever used it. It was not my shade, and I just didn't really wear foundation, but it's my first foundation. And then more HD. It's like different colors, but I got it in a set for one of the little college courses I was doing, so yeah. And then I got the Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me foundation. And then I got this thing, Superstay foundation. And I got this in an advent calendar, so it is definitely not my shade, but I keep them anyways in case I'm doing other people's makeup. And then here I got my concealers. I have the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, which I need to buy another one of. All my Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealers. I love these concealers so much. I have my white 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I have e.l.f. and I use this if I'm doing like a really white cut crease. Yeah. And then I have my Makeup Forever full coverage concealers that came with these guys. Then I have this little Magic, color correctors and concealer. And then in my primer drawer thingy, I have the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, Smashbox eyeshadow primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I love this primer. This is the Makeup Forever Base Hydration Step 1 primer. The e.l.f. primer. And the e.l.f. primer, I have the Too Faced Primed and Peachy primer. Ooh. I have the Wet n Wild primer, another e.l.f. These are the Radiant Glow, Soft Focus Glow Drops from Radial? I don't know. And then I have the Cover FX primer. Wow, I cannot speak. And then moving along to the second drawer is my lashes. So I have this big thing that if I don't know where the lashes go, or if I don't know what lashes the box belongs to, or what box they belong to, I just throw them in here. It's got a bunch of lash glue on the top, so it's just lash glue. I need to clean it later. And I just have a bunch of really fun lashes in here, like green or jeweled, pink, purple, fun Halloween stuff. And then in here, probably can't open it. Oh, I apparently can. I have some lashes that I like to wear all the time. And in here, I just keep the lashes that don't really have a home. Like if it's just one lash that I found, I throw it in here so I can check it every once in a while. I had these lashes that were sent to me. I use them so often. They're huge, but I love them for like bold looks. And then probably time for these guys to go, but I like them. And then in back here, I have the Paris Hilton Flash Book. I bought this at Winners like 2 Christmases ago. No, 1 Christmas ago. And it's just got some nice lashes. I use these guys a lot, so they're in, well, one's on my eyes. And the other guys are in here, but I take this with me because all my favorite lashes are in here for the most part. So I really like these purple ones. And on to the next drawer is my setting sprays. So I got Smashbox Primer Water. I got this Tea Tree Oil setting spray. Facial mist, but setting spray. I got the Urban Decay All Nighter, MAC Fix Plus, Tarte Ready Set Radiant. I got the Morphe X Jeffree Star, and I have the Morphe. And I have this little e.l.f. one that I like to use, and that's all my setting sprays. And this is gonna take a while because I have 2 drawers packed full of eyeshadow. So in the first drawer, it is packed full. I have the Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag palette. I really liked this palette. Oh, I still do, but I used to use it constantly, especially this shade Kiki. I have the BH Cosmetics X Sylvia palette. Excuse me. And then I have the Revolution Red Velvet palette. Again, I got this at I got these at Winners for around Christmas time. They came in this really big set. I thought they were just so cute. And then I have the Mini Controversy palette from Shane Dawson X Jeffree Star. I have another Revolution palette, the Strawberry Cheesecake one. This is one of my favorite ones from the Revolution collection. And I have another one from Revolution. This is the Lemon Drizzle. And then back here, I have the BH Marvy Corn. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. But this is such a cool palette because when you open it, there's a little unicorn. Yeah. And then, of course, I have the James Charles X Morphe palette. I use this so much. I've hit pan on a couple shades. I use this so much. And then here I have, I believe this is Tarte. Yes. I have the Tarte eyeshadow palette. It came with a little eyeliner and a mascara. I just keep them in here so they don't get separated from their little thing. And then here I've had this for a really long time. The Golden State of Mind from ColourPop. This was my first ColourPop product. It's all shimmers, and you can tell that I've very much used this. And then here I have the Ciate London palette, Chloe Morello. Here I have the Morphe 3502 palette, and I've used it so much that it's actually broke. I used it on my move, and the black actually fell out. Yeah, it did not survive my move. And then here, again, I've had this for a really long time. It's my Makeup Forever little eyeshadow palette. Yeah. And second drawer is also full. So here I have the Wet n Wild palette, and I also use this a lot. It's got some nice colors in it. I think this was for their 40 years or something. And my boyfriend actually bought me this. It's the BH Cosmetics Color Festival palette. I love this. It's got such gorgeous colors to use, and I was just so happy when he gave it to me. I have the Smashbox Full Exposure palette. I got this with the kit that the little college course sent me. So the Laura Lee Los Angeles Party Animal, this was actually from BoxyCharm. When I saw that this was in BoxyCharm, I subscribed to BoxyCharm for that month and then canceled my subscription after, just so I can get this palette. And I know I could have just bought it off the site, but yeah. I have another one of the Revolution palettes. This is the S'mores palette. I really like this one too. The Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions. Little Morphe Z palette that you can put your little shadows in it. So I put these guys. Oops. My boyfriend also bought me this. It's the Too Faced palette, and what I really like about this palette is, oh, rude. Come here. How it's got the different years. Thought that was really cool. So again, I was really grateful when he gave this to me for Christmas. And then this was my first Morphe palette, the Jaclyn Hill palette. I love this palette. It's got great formulation, great colors in it. I really like this gold shade, as you can tell. And I got the Subculture by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I haven't used it that much, but I need to try it out a little more. I have the Macaroon Revolution palette. Little Smashbox palette. Got this cool little screen. And then my favorite palette, because it's Nightmare Before Christmas, and I love Nightmare Before Christmas. Simply Meant to Be eyeshadow palette. And it feels like cheap, but the colors are good payoff, and I really like Nightmare Before Christmas, so I love using this palette. It's got a cool little saying that, yeah, I really love Nightmare Before Christmas, as I said. And then the Iconic Pro. The Lele Pons X Tarte palette. The Morphe 35M. I actually haven't used this yet, but I think I might do a video using it. And then another Revolution palette, the Peanut Butter Cup. And this my dad bought me a couple years ago for Christmas, and I probably should throw it out by now, but I still like it and it still works pretty great. So it's the Too Faced White Chocolate Bar palette, and it still smells like white chocolate. And then here is just a little Tarte thing that you open. Oh, hello. You open it, it's got like the 4 little color things, and you can take them out. Oh, I just dug my finger in that. All right. Whatever. So you can take them out. See? And then at the bottom, it's got the little case that you can put whatever shadow you want at the time, which is pretty cool. And then I just have the mini Jawbreaker, mini breaker palette from Jeffree Star. Yeah, so that's my moving along to this drawer. I have my lipsticks. It's on a little spinny thing. I have a bunch of my Joe Fresh lipsticks. Most of them I haven't even opened yet, but I thought they were really pretty. Then I have these two little Tipsy lip tints, which are pretty cool. All my Wet n Wild and some random ones. Too Faced and Fenty Beauty. Here I have more Joe Fresh, and then these are all my MAC lipsticks. My boyfriend actually bought me all these too, which I was so appreciative of, and I love them. And then here I just have like some random ones, like this black lipstick and blue. Yeah, and then at the top I have all my Jeffree Star lipsticks, Smashbox, and Wet n Wild, Too Faced, and one of my favorite glosses. And then here I have my two Jeffree Star mirrors, all my eyeliners. So I got a bunch of e.l.f. I have the, where are you from? L'Oreal Paris, Rimmel London. Like, I have a bunch of like the same, more e.l.f. And then I got this little Inglot liner. Then I have a bunch of brow products. Brow gel, the NYX brow pencils, Art Deco brow filler, and just some cheap little brow pencils. I don't really do my brows that much. And here I just have a bunch of lip liners. Most of these are from either Wet n Wild or Essence or e.l.f. And then moving into this drawer, I have my mascara and single shadows. So I have my e.l.f. I have, this is mascara. Then I have this little Ciate London eyeshadow, little Sephora eyeshadow, this, and let's see if I can get it. These two go together to make your lashes longer. You apply the mascara, and then you apply this, and then you apply the mascara again. And it actually works. I like it. And then my boyfriend bought me a bunch of these Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes for Christmas. Little Art Deco eyeshadow. My Power Up mascara. Hard Candy. Tarte. I have the Lash Paradise. More Tarte, the Almay, and then here I have my Stila. I have this in Smoldering Satin. And then I just have my Wander mascara, Milk Cushion mascara, and I just have a bunch of different mascaras, Makeup Forever, Art Jacob. I have more Wet n Wild little shadows. Yeah. So that's this drawer. And then in this drawer I have other lip products that didn't fit in here. So I have the Jeffree Star lip gloss. And honestly, I think I'm going to switch out probably this and put this here. Yeah. So then these little lip balms I made, so I put them in here. This is the Katy Perry gloss. Just lip balms, some more Joe Fresh. I have a lot of Joe Fresh. Most of these are Joe Fresh. I have the Hard Candy. This is a glow-in-the-dark lipstick. This is Art Deco. Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I think this is in shade Naked. And then most of these are just Joe Fresh. And then I got the little lip balms. And in the next drawer I have all my perfumes, which I don't have that many of, but I wanted a place to put them. So that's all my perfumes. And in here I keep all my face palettes. So like anything that's not an eyeshadow palette, but is a palette, goes in here. So I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit, and I have all three from the brand. I just used this today, so I forgot to put it back. So I have the light, medium, and dark. I have the Revolution blush palette. This Revolution face palette, it's got a really stunning highlight in it, and I love it. And then another, this is like a smaller one of this. Well, I mean, it is exactly this, but it's smaller, so it's only got, I'll show you. It's only got the 2 highlights in it, which I don't mind because this highlight is the best highlight. Like, I love these. So I like bringing this one for traveling. And then I have another little Revolution palette. This is the chocolate strawberry. This is the bronzer, I believe. Yeah. And then this little Smashbox lip palette with, again, the cool screen. Then I have the Tarte Pro Glow to Go. It's a little travel size. And then here I have the Essence lip palette. I like using this if I'm doing other people's makeup. Then I don't have to use lipsticks on it. Keep it sanitary. And the Proline contour and blush and highlight from the Online Makeup Academy. This was one of the courses I was doing, just to get a little bit of help with makeup, because you always can learn new things. And then this is the blush palette from them. And then the lip palette. Again, I like using this for when I do other people's makeup. And then the last drawer, I just have notebooks in here. So then I have this little floof for when I'm going around to grab my makeup. I sit on this floof. And in here is my makeup remover, and I have a lot of it. So I have a lot of these Neutrogena eye makeup removers. I really like them, so I stock up on them. The Garnier Skin Active makeup remover. I have the little Neutrogena ones. I have these makeup remover. And I bought these at Superstore. It was a 10 for 10 deal, so I bought a bunch of them. And then it's a little dark in here. Little eye makeup remover. These are cleansing wipes for your brushes. Brush cleaner. Shadow switch. More makeup remover in the back. And yeah. And then here is my skincare. So I have my deodorant. My lip scrubs, my moisturizers, little oils, and yeah, masks. And then in here I have all my face masks, and I have a lot. Most of them are animals because I find them extremely cute. And I buy most of these at Walmart, or they are gifted to me. And then I got this at Winners, the watermelon hydrating mask. I really like using this. And then in here I keep all my hair products, like my hair gel and Moroccan oil, hairspray, dry hair shampoo, like all that stuff I keep in here for when I'm doing a makeup look or just getting ready in the day. You are not supposed to be in here. Here I keep all my nail stuff, so when I'm doing nails, I have a bunch of nail art. Yeah, I just have like a bunch of nails so I can do my own nails. You are also not supposed to be in here. I'm a mess. And in here I have all my lip balm making stuff, a bunch of containers and flavors. So just keep that in here. In here I have all my bronzers, blushes, and my powders. So for my powders, I have the Mehron setting powder. It's the ultra weight. Then I have two Maybelline Fit Me powders, and I use them in Fair. And then I have the Coty Airspun loose setting powder, and I use this in Translucent Extra Coverage. And for bronzers, I have the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Bronzer, the Hoola Bronzer in the Mini, the Chocolate Heart Bronzer. This is, I believe, from Revolution again. And then back here I have the Wet n Wild highlighter in Sunset Striptease. And then I have a bunch of blushes. So I have this Note blush, little Art Deco blush, blusher, Wet n Wild blush again. I really like Wet n Wild. And back here I have the Milani blush. I have two Milani blushes. I have another one right here. Then I have this little Tarte blush. And and I have this Milani baked bronzer. And for highlights, I have the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Mystery Frost. Oh, and I also have this little blush. I have the Liquid Frost, little e.l.f. baked highlighter, Wet n Wild highlighter. I have like these little stick highlighters, Benefit stick highlighter. I think this is Art Deco. Then I have my Fenty. I really like this one. I used it so much that I've hit pan on both of them, but I keep it because it was my first Fenty highlighter and product. Wet n Wild, the Glow Dust. The Wet n Wild Zodiac highlighters. I have Earth and Air. Air works best for my skin tone. And then I have the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. I have another one, but I think it's in my other room, I believe, or in the bathroom. I don't know. And I have this really cool Wet n Wild Rainbow highlighter. And then I have the Becca Prism highlighter, or Prismatic highlighter, and little holographic highlighter. It's a little hollow highlighter, but the highlighter isn't actually hollow, it's just the packaging. And Artist Couture, whatever, loose highlighter. Yeah, that's my highlighters, blushes, and powders and bronzers. And then in here, I have all my special effects makeups. Like, I have my alcohol. I have the 90% alcohol in my bathroom. My Scar Wax, my Ben Nye Scab Blood. I have this stuff like you put on your face and it makes like burn marks. I have dirt, charcoal, glue sticks, contact solution. I have spirit gum remover and spirit gum, zombie blood, fake blood, more dirt, more blood, a mixing palette, glitter, more contacts, spirit gum, more blood. This is prosthetic glue, more contacts. Then this is zombie flesh and more spirit gum. And sparkles. And then in this drawer is my face paint. So I have the Mehron Makeup, the 30 color face paint palette. So it's got like every color you can ever need in here. I really love this. And then I have the Snazaroo Clown Weight face paint. I have some Moon face paint. Spirit of Halloween. This is also Snazaroo Clown Weight. It's just in a little packet thingy. This is weight, and this is clown weight, but they're the same thing. This is the NYX Red face paint. This is the Mehron Color Cup. It's orange, obviously. Some more Moon face paint. And then I have more Spirit of Halloween. I have the Ben Nye Color Wheel, the Bruise Color Wheel. I believe this is the Bruise Color Wheel. Yeah, Master Bruise. This is the Ben Nye Character Base. I have the Zombie Palette, activated by alcohol, more Moon, and that is all my face paint. Moving along to the last Alex drawer, I have all my makeup bags. I made this one. I thought it was really cool. Oop. And then here's all my costume stuff. I bought these at a Halloween store and I thought they were kind of cool, so I'm thinking about doing a look where I might glue them on. Little woodland headband, some tattoos. And here I have prosthetics and stuff, so like, well, these shouldn't be in here, but they are. So rocks and the horns, feathers. I have some prosthetics in the bag right here. Butterflies, gems. Yeah, it's got a bunch of stuff. Teeth. And then in this drawer is my crap drawer. There's no makeup in here. It's just a bunch of random crap. And then lastly is my beauty blender and sponge drawer. So most of these blenders need to be cleaned. I just threw them in here. I will clean them after. And then these I use for special effects, so I just put them in here for sponges. So that was my makeup collection tour in depth. I hope you guys liked it, and as I continue to grow with makeup and get more makeup and grow my channel, I will update on the collection if that's something that you guys want. And thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.